Hello, students. I just want to go over this quiz with you a little bit um, before you decide if you are ready to take it or not. So, first of all, the main focus is DNA. If you have been keeping up with your work, you should not have to prepare for this quiz before class. However, you will have the option of preparing in class for 20 minutes. And I have included some ideas of things you can study in this slideshow. Okay, so first of all, what's on it? In this quiz, you're going to be asked to analyze several models of DNA and point out how they are and how they are not effective in demonstrating the basic structure of DNA. This is kind of what you're going to do with your classmates and with your own first. Secondly, you're going to do some reading about the history of genetics and answer some basic questions about heredity, chromosomes, reproduction, genes, and DNA. You don't have to know the history of genetics yet. You don't have to know it. It's in the quiz. I'm going to be reading it, or it's going to be read to you. So the main standard to be assessed is I can recognize the main structure of DNA and how it functions to carry the genetic material in living things. The other kind of secondary standards are I can define heredity as the passage of genetic instructions from one generation to the next generation. And I can recognize that inherited traits of individuals are governed in the genetic material found in the genes within chromosomes in the nucleus. There are between 10, 15 multiple choice questions and 1 to 2 short answers. There might be 3 short answers, and they reflect on homemade DNA molecule models. This is what you need to know about DNA. You should know that its backbone has 2 matching strands. You can tell that the rungs of the ladder have 4 bases. It doesn't matter to me that you know the matches, but just know that the order matters. It's the order of this code that determines what the genes do. And I also need you to know that it is twisted. So the big question here, before you take this quiz, you have to be caught up with your work. So did you finish from DNA Day Choice Board? Did you finish at least one brain pop? Guys, I looked, some of you have not. Did you finish one ReadWorks article? Did you finish one TED Ed video? That choice board is still on Google Classroom. It's all right there. From DNA Day 2, did you build a model? Did you post the picture to Padlet? And we're going to take time to finish the reflections, but did you do the reflections? And here are some things. If you decide, I am ready, I am caught up, I'm current, I understand the basics of the DNA structure, I understand these standards, and I can answer questions about them, then you're ready to take the quiz. If not, I made a list of things that you can do to practice to get ready. Okay? So it's going to be up to you once you have watched this Ed puzzle and turned it in. I will release the quiz for you, but you've got to let me know. Okay? Okay, thank you. Good luck.